Hey guys, I'm Phylum and welcome to the show. I've got a Quakeworld demo here, fired up, of me playing against Murd in the Thunderdome, Season 9, Australia lower division. We met in the lower bracket and I was ultimately defeated. However, I feel this map was interesting, I played pretty well, and I felt like this was a good example of me showing off some of the stuff I've learnt from playing Quakeworld. Overall, not the best performance from either of us, but, you know, I just thought it'd be fun to have a look at a game, talk about what I do. If you're not familiar with Quakeworld, this is going to go fast, and actually I'm going to hit the slow-mo right off the start here, because it's action-packed. So this is an interesting spawn. I go straight for the grenade launcher here, and play for the grenade damage. Now, what I do wrong here is not diving down straight away like I am now. Like, I needed to be the first player to get to the rockets in this situation, and I failed to do that. So right off the bat, I'm at a huge disadvantage, right? I'm just going to get mowed down a few times here. I know I've done damage to his HP, so I try and carry that around into a frag. I almost hit the good rockets to get that damage, but it's not quite enough. I know he still doesn't have much HP, so I'm getting that green armor so I can survive an extra rocket, and I know that I can assert myself in the middle of the map. I get the frag as he comes out. Here, I embarrassingly kind of mess up my jump to RA. It's okay. He doesn't have any guns, he doesn't have any stack, I can still get there. He's picked up a rocket launcher from somewhere. I don't think he had time to get it and get down, and we kind of race to see who can hit these spam rockets down the corridor, and it is ultimately him. I'm just able to back away here. He's very ambitious to try and push out into my shaft here, but he kind of pushes me back towards the health. Trying to walk back out into my shaft here, not a good idea, and he does go down. So even off of a bad start, I managed to swing the momentum here back in my favor. I like the way he sticks around there to try and spam those grenades off. You know, he kind of sticks around for about as long as he can. Moving around when the grenade spam's coming out from the top of the map on ZTN is dangerous. He's pushing himself in towards that mega. It isn't up for him to collect, so he just kind of backs away there. He gets himself a rocket launcher, I suppose. He may not have picked that up before. He might have had to move in a certain way to get the yellow armor. I know he doesn't have much health here. So again, I'm sticking around. He's hitting good rockets, but I just have the stack to defend myself. Again, failing that jump to RA. Thankfully, he decides to fade away from it as well, so I still pick it up. I know... Was Mega up then? No, Mega wasn't up then. I was timing Mega at the time. I actually managed to keep track of it fairly well on this map, I think, and there, exactly, I am waiting for that Mega. I don't want to go out into the middle of the map without it, because even though I have the red armor advantage, if I push out there, I just kind of eat a rocket and my advantage gets negated. I collect red there even though I don't need it, because I don't want him to get it and I don't know where he is. And kind of going for the red, you know, I'm able to figure out where he is at the bottom of the map there. I look for the spawn frag, I don't get it, and this is a crucial thing on this map. There are a lot of really big spawn frags that you can go for, but unfortunately, you know, he takes a good position in the middle of the map, he hits the good rocket. Where I'm standing right there, right then, you know, kind of at the bottom of the map here, it's a really abusable position. You're going to see me look for him to come exactly like this, through there. I hit so much shaft then, he's completely back off the map. He's going to be back, he's going to be licking his wounds, trying to collect another yellow armor. I'm looking for these spam angles. I'm not quite sure where I'm hearing him, so I'm just spamming these rockets out to be safe. But that was definitely him going to yellow armor. I'm careful going down the stairs there. Now, this is a Quakeworld thing, right? When you go downstairs, you make a lot of noise, and the fact I go down the stairs quietly kind of baits him in there a bit more, and I just clean up that frag, and now I can get the spawns. And I'm getting some good spawns here, so I'm able to get myself into the lead after a pretty rocky start, you know. I swung the momentum back, I gave up a frag pretty stupidly, but now I can put this pressure down. He has nothing to play with. I don't want to let him get the rockets, and he's been so smart there about how he sneaks on. He was just so patient. He let me, you know, fall on my own sword more or less. And nice push out with the LG there. The important thing, I was able to delay him long enough that I could sneak onto the red, and oh, he's so weak. We're both so weak. It is the boomstick frag going down, that's right. Ah, that one hurt me. That one caused me a bit of physical pain as well. I know red's back up, so I want to get to the top of the map, try and shut down his ability to move around the bottom here, and I move back a little bit too far, which means that when he comes to the teleporter, I've just got to leave. I probably should have just left anyway, you know, so I'm kind of doing the right thing here. Here he comes with full RA. I do a lot of damage and just have a bit of a lag or something there as I go through. That's what I'm going to try and blame. I don't want to go for yellow armor there because he can rush me down really easily. Even though he catches me out there, I do so much damage. Like, you can see how weak he got just then. He can't chase me down through that passageway, and I don't know quite what happened there. Oh, those were some good rocket angles there, just making sure that if he wanted to leave that room, he was going to take damage. But, you know, I'm at this frag deficit here. and I've just really got a lot to play up to. Coming up those stairs, you know, I'm caught totally off guard. It's such a sneaky move from him, and this is something you're going to see throughout this match. Me just not 100% sure on where he's coming from. You know, a little bit uncertain about what to do, and this is a very big difference in how we play, right? He has this extra Quakeworld experience, he knows these sound cues a lot better, he moves around the map a lot faster. I'm still able to shut him out of the map, you know, I don't let him kind of get away with anything too silly. Again, a really sneaky move there, coming around through the map like that. We get an extra little bit of field of view here, I believe, so we could see him on the screen, but when I was playing I couldn't see him kind of come back towards me there with that LG. Here I am just trying to shut down the center of the map with what I can. I need to be so careful because a rocket will kill me, but I'm interested in this red armor, right? I want to stay up here because of this red armor, and that is such a tight little rocket jump to do. I hardly expose myself at all. I'm able to pick it up, I die, but I'm not too unhappy with the situation. You know, he hasn't gained anything. Oh, okay, he's getting some frags now. So, with 4 minutes 30 to go, you know, a 5 frag margin on this map is really nothing. All I need is a good frag, and I can pull this back no problem. I'm just going to make sure I stay alive here. I got the Mega, so that's an advantage in my hand, and I damaged him while he took the red, which is exactly what you want to do. You know, that red is such a trap. A little bit of an LG tickle from below as I come up, but those were some solid rockets. Right there, that's what you want to hit when your opponent's in those passageways, you know, and Murd, I think he kind of disrespects me a few times with how he expects to get through those passages. I mean, that said, you do have to take risks in a game of Quake, you know, and maybe those were just the risks he decided to go for. This is an interesting time for me to move around like this. I think Mega is up, that I'm going to catch him out here either way. Almost the shaft I needed. It was not the encounter that I wanted, and now he's able to, like, just by having the stack, I can't push out into the middle of the map, basically. But it's okay. I'm starting to feel the time pressure a bit now. You know, if I don't get a frag soon, it's really going to get hard for me to win this match without the right spawns. So I'm just playing it slow. You know, I'm trying to make sure that if I catch him out, and this is something I haven't done for most of the map, by the way, is just slow it down, is stop making sound cues. I hit great rockets there as he goes for red, and now I just want another sound cue to tell me where he is. I don't get it, so I just kind of, you know, I can't wait around too long. I kind of make the guess about pushing to the middle of the map, and that was a great rocket catch. Nothing he can do there, and now it's time to spawn frag. And there, I'm looking for these spawns again. He gets red, but I don't care because he has no guns, so I can still deny him from everything. He shouldn't come around this corner, but he does, and he gets punished for it. And now I need the spawns again, right? I need to keep looking, keep pressing this. While I have this advantage right now, I need to not let him get anything. He's a bit surprised by my LG, you know, just not used to getting owned in this game by it, I guess. One thing I've really noticed in this game is people compliment my LG, which seems really weird, because in every other Quake I have bad LG. And I don't think my LG is too much better in this game. I think everyone else's is just worse. He makes a really mad dive for that yellow armor there, but I just shut it down with the damage. And so right there, you know, just by playing patient, just by changing up how I was approaching the game and stopping making those sound cues, I got the one rocket catch, and I was able to carry that over into the momentum. I let him get the red armor because I see how much damage he's doing to himself, and I'm able to convert that into a frag. And just saying C there, I can't actually see his health bar in all this. That's just a spectator feature. But you know, like, I get the sound cues, I know. The knowledge is there, the information is there for me to make that assessment. I rocket jump up to get the red. I don't care that he can come from below because I know he doesn't have an LG, so there's a limit to how much he can do there that I can't counter. And again, I'm happy for him to get the YA, because I know I can hit that shaft. And right there, he calls GG, you know, this game is over with this kind of lead. He could definitely swing it back again, but like, mentally, the damage of getting that run of frags is pretty severe. And Murd decides he doesn't have what it takes. So that is gonna be me winning the first map of this series. The aero walk we play after this was pretty interesting as well, but after that, the series kind of gets a bit more one-sided. But yeah, this was me kind of talking about a game of Quakeworld. There's so much I didn't get into in this match about what I was doing, about how I was approaching it. I think I just kind of enjoyed watching it, honestly, because I put a lot of time into Quakeworld over the last few weeks, and it's kind of nice to see it played back. I haven't watched this back until just now. So thank you very much for watching this. If you're interested in Quakeworld, download the Quake installer. There are plenty of games going on at the minute because of Thunderdome. There are going to be like really exciting matches coming up for Thunderdome. People are live streaming it, so keep your eyes peeled. There's a Discord, which I'll link below. If you want to get involved in Quakeworld, it's the Discord to be, and that is the game 20-11, a pretty standard margin to see on a map like ZTN DM3. So I've been Phylum. I hope you've enjoyed this little look into my brain playing Quakeworld. It wasn't the best analysis, but it's just a bit of fun, because Quakeworld is really a lot of fun. I think that's just about it. Thanks guys for watching.